Oh, hello, we're live. We're live. Hello, we're live. This is Heidi Haux.
That's my name. Who said that?
It was me.
Oh my gosh.
Not God.
Oh, God doesn't exist. Welcome. It's
Here
Sunday.
we go. We were actually just discussing how Christianity is plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Yeah, they didn't even invent their own religion, and they're getting a lot of credit for it.
Yes, welcome to our newscast.
Yeah, a lot of people don't invent things themselves and get credit for it. Like,
hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace.
Yes, come on in and say
We're
hello.
waiting for you, Grace.
Yes, say hello when you're here. Let us know that you're watching.
Sorry, my tuberculosis is hard today.
Heidi is not sick. She is just
smoking.
We have a live studio audience. Oh, that kept happening to me when I was filming my video last night.
Off.
Here you go.
This was super unprofessional, everyone. I'm so sorry. Can we take this from the top?
All right, start over. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Plagiarism.
Hi, welcome. Say hi in the comments. Let us know when you are here.
Yeah.
This is Puss-Casso. This is Heidi Haux.
Hi, Pussy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, surviving in these times. I'm about to show the world one of my most vulnerable things, and it is a lack of skill in an area. So excited to be vulnerable. I'm super inspired by online drag, in case nobody knew that. So I'm making some appearances in some online drag shows because drag is fun and everyone should have fun with us.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Do you want to hear? I already told you what we're doing today, but I'm going to repeat it. Do you remember what I said we're going to do today? No, I didn't think so.
Well, I've watched the show a lot of times, so I know we're drawing self-portraits of each other at the beginning.
Yes, we're going to draw some. Hi, Stephanie. We're going to be drawing some portraits of each other.
We both have hats.
We both have hats, so it's going to be really easy. Heidi already pulled out our colors that we may need.
Yeah, I cheated. I was pulling out some colored pencils ahead of time because I am afraid.
It's okay. We'll hold it against you. It's okay to be afraid sometimes.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a great job. It's going to look great no matter what. Because you can see there are some in there that aren't great portraits of me.
You guys
there's some really beautiful ones, and there's some horrifying ones.
Guys, like Sissy Walken.
I don't know. This one that Sissy Walken decided was definitely me.
But if you look closely,
with the soulless eyes,
it's actually what I'm wearing today.
It's actually Heidi.
So
it's horrifying.
Sissy actually could tell the future and drew that. Heidi will show up with.
She's like, Heidi gonna be there eventually.
Oh, doing a Sissy Walken impersonation is one of my favorite things to work on.
It's all the Aria Dare Cheat Sissy Walken impersonation that everyone else is doing.
Yes. A good impersonation is just an impersonation of an impersonation.
Yeah.
Like Kate McKinnon's Hillary Clinton. Hillary does not sound like that at all, but
no.
It's much funnier when Kate's like, like Jim Carrey playing Hillary or something. I don't know. She should do the Grinch.
Well, that's oh my god.
How Hillary stole the election. Oh, she didn't. She lost.
Oh, she. Cheers.
Speaking of losers, Trump. Okay.
I might just spit my seltzer everywhere. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. I like art.
Okay, we're gonna do a 5-minute portrait of one another. While we do Q&A, so I'll ask you a question first, and then you'll answer,
and then I'll ask me a question. Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure how Q&As work. You know, I've never done meet and greets or Q&As. I'm just unfamous New York City drag queen Heidi Haux. You know. And
then at the end, I know you're not used to doing like an autograph, but you're gonna sign.
I've never signed anything before in my life. No one's ever been like, "Can you please give me a signature?" Don't look at my journals at home. They don't have pages of Heidi Haux signatures when I was working on it.
And we were talking about how to hold a pencil before.
Yeah, it's like this.
Yes, with both hands if you need
Sometimes
to.
you need both hands.
Sometimes
and you move up and down for the pen.
Yes, that's how you write things.
And then the lead gets higher and higher.
Higher and higher.
Some, mechanical pencils and things.
Are you ready?
No, but I'm excited.
We're going to try our best not to show each other until we're done, okay?
Right, so it's like this.
Yes.
It was last week Andrea Starling?
Last week was Andrea Starling, and next week is Jacqueline Hyde.
Oh, she is a hilarious, gorgeous queen as well. I hope she brings some food. She's a good cook.
Oh, yeah. I hope she brings some brownies, because she's a good baker as well.
She should play the baker in Into the Woods instead of James Corden.
Oh God, James Corden. We were just talking about because we were watching Prom, and I didn't get a chance to decide to get ready, but I think I said this to you too, how I don't understand. Ryan Murphy loves to cast straight people in gay roles.
Well,
like Darren Criss and James Corden.
In our defense, gay people have a really long history of just wanting straight people to be gay. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's a lot of Darren Criss fan fiction porn out there.
Yes. Well, and I know a lot of people were saying that his character in Prom is like almost like he's making fun of gay people and he's too effeminate. But I saw it on Broadway, and that's the character. He's very effeminate.
He wouldn't get the criticism if he wasn't straight for doing that, though. That's the part. Right. Like, I heard an article that said gay face. I'm like, okay, that's a little ridiculous. We do act a little bit like that sometimes. So Ryan Murphy was on set. It was a bunch of queer people telling that straight guy act gayer. So I don't think we should get too mad at him.
Act gayer.
We should be happy that
Hi,
queer
Shandy.
things exist. Shandy's there. That's my mom.
That's your mom.
Hi, Mom. I actually talked to my real mom this week. I yelled the shit out of her for like an hour. It was amazing.
Oh my god.
She also has COVID, so pray for
she
her.
does too?
Yeah. My mom and my dad both have COVID. He went to the hospital because of heart complications, and then later, because he was released, was like, no, they took me to the hospital because of my heart, not because I have COVID. I'm like, yeah, but you found out you have COVID because you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Dad. Anyway, welcome to our show.
Oh my god. Merry Christmas. Okay. Ready?
So I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
5 minutes on the clock.
Just
upon another Q&A and go. Okay. If you don't move around so much. Heidi, if you were in a circus, what kind of part would you have in the circus? Would you be like trapeze, do you think? Would you be like would you be maybe something with animals?
I would definitely be something with animals. I remember when I went to the circus as a kid, a few times. One of the times it was at the rodeo, you know, and I was like, why are those trapeze people doing that to their bodies? I swore that they were going to get cut in half by that wire. So I would not be doing that. Nope. I would be with the elephants.
Oh, yes. The elephants who were wrongfully in the circus.
They shouldn't be in the circus at all, but I would have been taking good care of them, making sure that they weren't getting beat or anything like that. And then when there are no more elephants, because that's how it should be, I would take care of the camels.
The way you say it is like you're hoping for the extinction of elephants.
Oh,
when there are no more elephants,
no more
like
elephants
it should be.
Circuses. Oh, no.
I know you didn't mean it that way.
I'm a big fan of elephants. My cup tonight is Dumbo.
I know, and mine is the Jungle Book.
Don't watch the Tim Burton Dumbo though. That's a waste of your time.
I tried watching it, and I didn't finish it because it was so bad.
Blackie O once texted me in the middle of the night and was like, "I'm bored. What should I watch?" I just got Disney Plus, and I hadn't gotten it yet. This was beginning of quarantine, and I said, "Oh, you should watch." The Dumbo reboot because I never saw it, and she just texted me back the next day. Too much Colin Farrell. That thing was awful, and she's right. She's right.
It's really awful.
You don't need to add a story about humans in a musical about animals.
Right. There's no need.
The animals didn't even talk or sing once.
They didn't.
I was so cheated. It felt horrible about the whole thing.
They didn't talk or sing once, and that's like the whole premise. Like when the mouse doesn't make a sound, have a voice. What's the point of the movie?
Was there even a mouse? I don't know.
You know what was a great live action remake though?
Oh,
was the Jungle Book. Did you see the Jungle Book?
I didn't, but I did get Chandelier, my drag mother, really high before she went to see it, and she swore those animals were real. I think Law and Order just sitting in my apartment was high from contact.
Aria, once we were in Massachusetts watching the live action Lion King, and Aria could not stop laughing at how stupid it was the entire time.
Yeah, I didn't do that one, but I have watched Black is King, which, can I tell my theory about Black is King?
Yes. So
I think Beyonce only showed up to the tapings of her voice during Lion King.
Yes.
And she was like, I'm so inspired by this story. I really want to tell a story about like a young prince who runs away from his family, and it's got to be set in Africa. And they're like, Beyonce, that's the story of Lion King. And she's like, nah, I was in that movie. I'm pretty sure that's not what it was.
Well, you've seen Black Panther, right?
Yes, of course.
I'm pretty sure Black Panther is basically the Lion King. Like, there's so many scenes that are... James Earl Jones is his father.
In the sense, the Lion King is Black Panther.
Yeah.
Because the comics came first.
The comics did come first.
I
So
heard
you're saying that Disney, before they even owned Marvel, was stealing from Marvel?
Yes. Also, I'm supposed to ask you a question.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So-
We have 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the
Oh my
clock.
God, what? I've barely done anything. Okay, so a question for you then would be, you're watching the Marvel movies over, I heard?
Yes.
What are you on? What Marvel movie are you on?
Oh,
The
we...
worst movie.
Yeah, we finished Guardians of the Galaxy Volumes 1 and 2,
yay,
which are so
great.
good. But then we have to watch Age of Ultron, which we both fell asleep watching.
Age of Ultron.
So boring.
Possibly one of the best.
So boring. But then after that, it goes into Ant-Man. So, like, it really,
Ant-Man is
like,
so
you don't
good.
get, and then the next Avengers are really good. So you don't, it goes up.
Now, Ultron has a really great final battle sequence, okay?
Yeah, it
But
does.
I'm not going to
That's
spend
really
8
cool.
hours listening to James Spader as a robot just to get there, okay? I'm so sorry.
It's really unnecessary. It's just really, really, really unnecessary. Okay, 28 seconds left. What's your favorite food in the whole world? If you could only eat one food, what would it be?
Oh, man, that's so hard. Biscuits and gravy?
Oh, you know what?
Or
I didn't see it coming.
Chili rellenos. Stuffed chili rellenos, sure.
That
Somebody
makes
else.
sense, though, now that I think about it, because you're from New Mexico.
Yes.
So, did you grow up eating a lot of Mexican food?
It's like a Tex-Mex. It's not really Mexican, but I don't like real Mexican because I grew up there.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, you have to stop
No,
drawing.
what?
You have to stop drawing.
Well, the hat started out really well, but then we were talking.
That's okay. Just sign, and guess what? It's gonna be great. Okay, let me check in, see how everyone's doing. Hi. If you're just tuning in, Heidi, Haux, and I just did portraits of one another. In 5 minutes time.
All of those colors were beforehand.
I feel like I made you look like, I don't know. You look like a teenage girl. What cartoon do you remind me of in the one I drew? I'll show you. Okay, so this is my portrait of you. Stop drawing. You're not even looking at the drawing I made of you because you're drawing and the time is up.
Let me see. Oh, wait, you can't see. This is going great. What do I look like? Oh, I love my boobs. I look like a cute
really
character. Good. She's just hanging out.
That's Heidi
She's
Haux.
like a
That's the hat.
No. Kind of looks like she should have brought a squirrel.
I'm right.
Should have bought a squirrel. Yeah,
What's
she
that
was going to look
woman's
like
name?
that.
Heidi.
Kathy Bates.
Diane Weiss.
Oh, on top. And what is the date today? It's the
11.
12th, 13th, 20. Okay. All right, let me see the one you made of me. Oh, I love it. I look like a Petty.
It's very minimalist.
It's very minimalist.
You look like a penny.
I feel like I look like Petty Cash. There's something about the eyes that remind me of Petty.
Yeah, I mean, there are no brows on this. Let's add that. Let's add a brow.
No, you're not supposed to be acting.
You know,
and it's done.
I think that
And
it is
it's
done.
done.
We stopped doing it. We're not doing them anymore. Definitely not adding to the portraits.
Definitely not adding to the portraits. Stop it.
I these. You show other people these before they do stuff. I'm just
Yeah,
trying
it doesn't mean you get to add to it.
You know, I'm just trying to look
I
like
think it
not
looks-
the worst one.
It's not the worst one.
Okay, there we
Heidi, Sissy's is the worst one, and we both know it. We've talked about it. It's horrifying.
Well, there we
We'll
go.
show everyone one more time how scary it is. Sissy Walken thinks I look like this. Like this. Like this. You know what it reminds me of? A character from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, I love Courage the Cowardly
Oh.
Dog.
But like it looks like a scary character
those-
from
a lot
what
of
do you guys-
terrifying stuff there.
a lot of terrifying things happen there. Ari's over there with a superhero mask on. Chola's wearing a Santa hat.
We have a live studio audience also wearing hats. It's a hat. It's to say something hat day.
It's a say something hat day.
Say something hat day.
Say something.
Okay, what's next?
Okay.
I'm done.
Are you
doing
done?
this.
You're still coloring.
I just made your eyes look not as scary, okay?
Thank
That's
you.
good.
Okay,
We're done.
we're done. This is for you to keep.
Oh, wonderful. I'm going to put it right up here.
Does not
right
keep
on the
it.
fridge.
It's going. if you
I
don't
will take
take
it
it,
home.
I will bring it when we play D&D, and
Tomorrow?
I will literally tape it somewhere that you won't expect to find it, and then you'll find it.
You had a really good suggestion for an idea for D&D to play with drag queens, and I think it's amazing.
Yes. So Heidi and I were talking about playing D&D with drag queens in general, and then I was saying how fun would it be to play D&D with drag queens who seem like they would not be into D&D
Yeah,
at
like
all.
the type that seem like they're too school for cool, or like it's a very time-consuming thing, and you spend a lot of time in your head. Sissy Walken, I would love to see play D&D.
I would love to see Sissy play.
She'd
I would
be
love
like,
to see Andy play.
She's like, I go up to this pub and I look for some hookers, Heidi. I'm like, Sissy, why? I don't know.
She'd be like, I don't fucking talk like that.
I'm working on it, sis.
Oh my god, I would love to see. I would love to see her do it. Thank you, Grace. By the way, I didn't comment on the fact that you said we both look so pretty.
Forward.
Thank you. Okay, so now is the time when we paint.
Yeah, I love painting.
So
I'm better at painting than drawing, everyone. See?
now. Well, the trick for this is that we're gonna paint it together.
Okay.
Yes.
What are we gonna paint? They were gonna tell us what to paint, right?
Yeah. So we need suggestions of what you want us to paint.
I have one of these hanging in my drag room because from the earlier Puss-Casso, it's like a cat and it's having a psychedelic time in a field or something.
Yes,
I can't remember.
it's Jazz Cat.
Jazz cat.
It's
Yeah,
Jazz Cat.
I thought it was electric.
Oh, is it electric? Oh, it's Electric Kitty.
Electric Kitty.
It's
Oh.
Electric Kitty.
Well, it's great. It's in my drag room, and I bought it from this
You
show.
did buy it from this show. And so you can have your own original painting, but this time it's going to be by me and Heidi Haux. So all we need are suggestions of what we could paint. I already have a suggestion from Chola if nobody on here gives us suggestions of what we should paint. So so it could be a multitude of things, or it could be penises. So
Penises.
yeah, like a artistic.
Oh, I can artistically draw penises.
Should we
That's
do like
P9.
very like artistic?
Other suggestions. I don't want to.
Yes,
We might be bidding on it. We don't want to cheat them out of the option.
that's true. So we don't want to cheat anyone. If you have any suggestions or ideas of something you want us to paint,
Just let us know.
a spaceship. Stephanie
a
said
spaceship.
we could do.
A penis spaceship.
We could do a penis spaceship. We could do penises in space because they have helmets.
Oh my gosh, space penises. That's like my dream.
We don't have to do penises. I'm really sold on the idea of it now.
What about penises and Santa hats?
And Santa hats in space.
Space Santa penis.
That sounds like a D&D
Check.
campaign. We actually, so like I was saying, Heidi is our dungeon master for D&D, and we're right now in the middle of a campaign where we are in this world, and Santa Claus is what we believe is a vampire.
Yeah, they think Santa's a vampire, and they're trying to go to Santa's workshop and kill him. So there you go, kids.
We think he has to be a vampire. You said something about him being invited into homes. You were saying you gave us all the clues that it was a vampire.
Some gnomes ran away. The gnomes or the elves who work at the workshop, they ran away. They're working at the whorehouse in town, and they told you that Santa said something about being able to enter houses because kids wrote him letters, and that's permission, basically, an invitation into the home. Which is not something a normal Santa would say.
So he's a vampire. No, yeah, see.
Neither confirm nor deny Santa's vampiric ancestry.
Scott said, spoiler alert, gosh. Oh, God, sorry.
See, I'm not saying anything. You were like, don't tell.
I wasn't thinking.
Of course he's going to be watching.
I wasn't thinking. Okay, all right, here's what we're going to do. We get 10 minutes
Changing
for this
the
one.
subject now. 10 minutes. Yeah, you saw how much I did in fine. So.
You did a lot
So much.
when you cheated. So what we're going to do, we have
10 minutes.
we have 10 minutes, and we're going to do a painting of Space Santa penises.
We're doing the Space Santa penises. Okay.
Space Santa penises.
Okay.
You think we can do this? Should we do a backdrop? Do you want to talk about it? Or just
Yeah,
go
we should
for
do a
it?
backdrop of space and then put the penises over it, right?
Yes.
Like purpley and black, purplish, bluish
Yes.
swirl.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. And
Will
the
that
penis is
dry
over
and
it.
then the penises go over it? Will it dry in time, or do we need to leave a couple of spots?
It
for
should dry because
penises?
it's acrylic, so it should be
Okay.
pretty quick.
Okay.
The other thing I was going to say is that if you tip us $20 at Will That Puss on Venmo, we'll put glitter on it as well.
Ooh, yeah.
So if we get a
Glitter
$20
destroys the
tip on
environment,
Venmo,
so you
we'll...
better pay us to hurt our earth.
Don't say that because now I feel bad.
No one ever told you that before?
No one ever told me that before.
This is biodegradable glitter.
Oh, biodegradable glitter, everyone.
This is the glitter I used to put on my face until people were like, don't put
do
that on your face. It's basically
Don't
like
do that.
shards of glass
Yes.
into your eye. And then Aria kept getting eye infections, and we couldn't figure out what it was from.
And it's from glitter.
And it was from putting glitter, like craft
Oh, I miss
glitter
being a young queen.
on her eye.
Everyone used craft glitter when they start, okay?
Well, yeah, it was fun.
I remember I went to Abracadabra once to buy some glitter because I was doing a pageant, if you will.
Oh.
And I'm like,
pageant.
I'm going as a Bugs Bunny, and I'm going to put a bunch of glitter in the ears, and I want it to match the glitter on my eyes. And I'm like, well, and I'm like, this is how much for this little thing? I have to cover the ears in that. And they're like, don't make your face glitter on fucking earpiece. Like, that's what the craft glitter is for, you fucking queen. So I learned a valuable lesson.
Valuable
Thank you,
lesson.
Fifi Dubois.
Hi, Victoria Williams. Hi, Chola.
Victoria Williams and Chola are just talking to each other.
They're just saying hi back and forth.
So cute.
Okay.
Hi.
Are you ready to do this?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so Aria says hi as well. Okay, here are colors. Do you think that's enough colors?
We'll see. I mean, do you have flesh color for penises?
What?
No,
Well,
we'll
they
just have to make it.
Ooh, here's a good color for penis. Nutmeg brown. That's
Oh,
gonna be
nutmeg
amazing.
brown would be good.
Lots of shades of peni.
That's
so
true.
many shades
We
of
also have
peni.
melted chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Great shade for peni.
We could also
We do
do.
a Smurf
I think
fuck
it'd be really
maybe.
We could Smurf. We could do like an alien penis.
Hey, we don't need to put my penis up there.
Okay.
Start
Are you
timer?
ready?
Yeah.
Yes. We're starting the timer.
Pretty
Oh my god, we don't need that much paint. In one show, we go through all of the paint.
I'll paint more.
Wait, here's
things.
these. What?
I'll paint things later.
Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Wait. Now I'm nervous. Okay, ready? Set. So, Heidi,
Yes.
what did you ask Santa for this year for Christmas? Or if you don't care about Christmas, what did you ask? What are you going to manifest on December 21st that you want?
So that would be world peace, Stan.
That would be harsher punishment for parole violators, Stan. And world peace.
Oh, I'm just trying to manifest some health and some success in this
Mhm.
next year. I have been tracking down a few virgins, and I think I'm going to sacrifice them.
Excellent.
Only 2 have gotten back to me, but I think that will be enough.
Was it Johanna?
Yeah. Oh my god, I almost
It was
said
not
that.
Johanna. Everyone knows Johanna is a loose girl. She's that pretty for a reason.
She is so pretty. I miss her a lot.
I do too. I really wish I had adopted her.
I
Fuck what Ruby Roo says. I think Johanna is amazing.
I really wish that you had to. I miss doing Drag Race with her. I remember there was one week where she was, I forget what we were supposed to be doing, maybe musical theater the next week or something.
Oh, yes.
And I asked her-
This is one of my favorite stories.
I asked her, what are you doing for next week? And she said, well, the main judge told me to never, ever, ever do Origin Love because I said I might do Origin Love, so I'm going to do Origin Love. I was like, that sounds great, Joanna. Let's go for it.
That was, yeah.
Oh my god. She truly is someone, though, who, you cannot break her spirit.
No.
You cannot break that girl's spirit. And good, because I would hope nobody would.
We need
Because
that.
she's unapologetically herself all the time. So she really would fit in well with your family.
Yeah.
With
exactly.
all of you.
I'm just fascinated with her kookiness, and I think that's something that goes on in my family. It's weird.
Yeah.
Weird bitches.
Weird bitches. The best was when she came to do your show and she was super sick.
Oh, it was so sweet. That was
She
actually
was-
2020. happened at the beginning of this year.
Oh God!
Aria
She's
and
sick
Johanna.
with. Now we all have to wonder.
Yeah, we all have to wonder. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Johanna, were you tested? She's not watching the show. She's not watching.
You reached awakening with mom.
Were you reach Old Spring Awakening?
Yeah.
You joked that you were gonna adopt her all night, and you never did.
And you never did. And you never did.
Well, she was sick that day. She wasn't really giving it her all.
Well, she was sick that day, and the best part was when the three of you were all standing on stage, and you were supposed to be like,
Doing
I don't
something.
know, hosting the show, and Johanna was really busy watching Finding Dory, which was
on
playing
the
on the TV.
Which is actually one of
And
my
she was
favorite things
just
to do
like,
at pieces is just
just tune
incorporate
out.
who's watching the show
Yeah.
into it. That time it was one of my co-hosts. So. That's the thing I miss the most about having that show
Yeah.
is guests. I miss having guests come and perform with me.
Oh yeah. I miss that show. That show was that was one of the most fun shows to guest in ever.
It'll be back someday.
That was really fun. I also used to love doing Law and Order show with her as well.
Oh, Thursdays at the Duplexia.
Yeah, but I just like being around Lauren. Like
Being
she's
around
just
Laura
so
Order,
much
yeah,
fun.
she has that infectious laughter.
Yeah.
She's always yelling at somebody.
Yeah.
Either in a nice way or a mean way, and both are completely acceptable.
Right. Both are completely acceptable. I've begun painting one of my penis Santa on what am I saying? Spaceman as well. And also just a reminder, if you tip us $20 at Willow That
Will you use
Puss,
glitter?
we will add glitter. Whatever color glitter you want. Your options are green, purple, and white and gold.
Not silver and gold.
Oh,
Green, purple,
silver,
white, and
gold.
gold. It's a new Christmas
Those are the
song.
ones I had.
Green, purple, white, and gold.
That's a terrible Christmas song. Green, purple, white, and gold. Scott said, well, she was sick that day. I know, she was sick that day,
yeah.
but I thought it was funny that, I mean, it was not funny that she was sick, but like.
It was actually really cute. I have a
It was
video
really
in
cute.
my phone, and somebody sent me. It's just like Johanna's just watching the TV, and
That was me.
I actually. Oh, okay. I just look at it when I'm sad sometimes because it makes me happy.
Yeah, that was me that said
I wonder if
that to you.
Johanna knows she brings me so much joy in life.
I don't
I don't
know.
think she
You should
thinks
tell
that.
her.
I'll text her.
Yeah, you should let her know.
Does anybody want seafood or squid?
I'm okay right now.
Why? I like seafood and squid.
Are you just ordering
You ordering
seafood and
food?
squid?
Well, no, I was just thinking about maybe doing that later if you guys.
Yeah, we can order some food after for
This
sure.
guy's got a pretty big head. Let me make his balls a little bigger.
Yeah.
Balls.
I've forgotten what space things look like. Oh, we're at 4 minutes and 55 seconds.
Remaining.
Matriarch, hi! That's my drag sister.
Oh my gosh, Matriarch. I heard she's like an amazing event producer.
Yeah. Matriarch is great. She's a great sister. Someday we'll meet in real life, and it'll be
Someday.
amazing. Someday.
When I'm old and gray.
When I feel a certain way. What? What are the words?
I love you.
Just the way you look tonight.
Like that.
Something like that. This is not turning out the way I thought it was going to, and now
Now it's just that's a person's face. That's just hair. And
I was
face.
putting a face on it.
I didn't know these penises were personified.
I decided to put a little face on it, but it looks kind of scary. I made it scary looking. Oh, thank you, baby. Someday.
Putting the lyrics up there.
No, no. Wait, do you want to sing it?
No. I don't think they want me to sing it either.
You're a great singer.
I know, but that's one of my secrets that I keep in my pocket for
Yeah.
later because too many drag queens sing when they shouldn't. And I don't have a special voice like Law and Order where I can belt into the high heavens. I just have a regular dude's voice, and that's just not something that inspires me when regular dudes put on a wig and sing without changing their voice.
I
Said
don't
it.
think there's a lot of drag queens that sing.
The trend has died. It was a New York thing for a while, though.
What
You know,
was?
the trend has died. Like when you have amazing people who write parodies like Suddenly Seymour, when
Yeah.
you have powerhouse vocalists all throughout the city, it is hard to compete with them. Like think about Bootsy doing her Christina impersonation every Saturday. Hilarious. She's not necessarily being like, look at my vocal skills, but she's proving that she has the powerhouse to do it. It's like
Right.
a fun way to gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't have any fun way to gimmick my voice, so I don't use it in drag.
Oh.
That's just haven't experimented
With
a
doing
gimmick.
it in drag.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we need?
You
another
gotta
color?
have a gimmick.
What if there's a metallic penis?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
How
I
much-
don't have high hopes right now for what I'm doing because we have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay. Penis,
And I'm
let's
not
get this
sure
going.
what I'm doing.
Gold penis. Gold member.
That's not as true.
Why?
Moon River, because that was the song that Aria had to do lip sync at UDP for, and she yelled at
Yogi Bear.
Yep.
And she, yes,
I remember the picnic basket.
the picnic basket, the infamous picnic basket moment.
Just makes me think about punching the audience member in the head accidentally.
Yes, she also accidentally punched an audience member in the head multiple times.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Well, because I was, you know.
She was like really
I was
into
feeling
it.
myself.
And you smacked a person with your basket.
No, I punched him in the head twice accidentally.
Oh, Aria.
And why didn't you know he was there?
I didn't even know there were people there watching me
I could
perform.
see past my dress.
Well, you were at the West End, so
I have a video. We can show it to you later.
I'm sure there is fabulous video footage.
I should just put it on the internet.
I should just put it on the internet.
People will be like, she's abusive.
It's not already on the internet?
No sense.
Who are you talking to?
Do y'all want seafood?
Oh my god.
Wow.
So,
The
okay.
show is now turned
have
into,
to-
is
we-
Aria going to order seafood?
We have 57 seconds left.
57? Oh, I need to get my little bubble around
It's
it.
53 now.
It's 53 now, and what I'm going to focus on for this last little bit of time, which is 46 seconds left, is putting in some extra little space things. Oh, you're right. That is what a space helmet looks like. Shit. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
Mid 10.
Okay.
Squidward.
You never had squid salad. It's just like the little.
I don't know why I gave
Like,
mine a little
turn
hat
over
while it
the
was
eggs.
already inside. I didn't remember what a helmet looked like. Summertime and the living is easy.
Muff, muff.
Oh my god. That's it.
And it just fell out.
And we're done. Okay, we're done.
We're done.
We're done. We're done. Are you ready? Where do you think we went wrong?
I don't know.
I think it could be worse. It could be a lot worse.
I'm
Okay.
just putting a little more.
It's not
gold there.
terrible. And
Exactly. Crap.
chaos crafting. Bless you. Bless you.
At least we're not chaos casting.
I'm
It's a
afraid
survivor
of it.
reference. Should we show them this?
Yes. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I drop it.
That is our. We're supposed to have Santa hats.
Well, you know, we got penises in space,
Penises in space.
so at least there's that. Penises of multiple shades in space.
You want to see?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like baby Groot.
I'm just gonna add some pink stars. as
It's
well.
really small.
It looks like a fire hydrant. It looks like a giant
Oh my
fire
God.
hydrant.
Heidi's just adding more detail.
I wanted there to be some more stars.
Okay, so what we do during Puss-Casso is we take whatever painting we made and we auction it off, and the auction goes to the end of the show. So if you want to start bidding on this beautiful paintings, penises in space, we will keep it here. I'll move it over here because we're going to be using that hot glue
Okay,
gun.
yeah.
We will keep it on screen. And misunderstood the assignment, Scott said.
Misunderstood the
Oh,
assignment.
jeez. I just dropped it. Okay.
I
There we go.
mean, I got penises in space. My two penises, they're fine.
It looks
They don't have
great.
faces with Santa hats, so I apologize.
It looks great.
Yours is way more animated and fun. My penises are vacant in expression.
Yours are. Yeah, they don't have faces.
No.
That's okay.
I didn't know they were supposed to have faces.
Well, they weren't. They weren't supposed to have faces. All penises are different and important in their own way.
I have done a lot of research and I will say you're right about that.
Almost as important as all vaginas.
Almost. Yeah. Penises don't bear children, so they're not as important.
They don't. They really
Regardless
don't.
of how many people with penises think they're more important than the women who bear their children.
Exactly.
You could think you're more important, but you could be wrong.
You could be wrong. So if you want to bet on this, we'll start betting at $10 for our beautiful what?
I think she'll ever do to tase me with the somebody's stick.
For our beautiful space penises.
For our beautiful space penises, we will start the bidding at $10, and we'll just put in your comment in the comments if you want to bid on it. And we keep the bidding going till the end of the show. We still have one more craft. I'm excited.
I'm very excited about one more craft.
Okay, because we haven't shown them what
crafts.
this craft is. I know, I love crafts too. We could just keep going. We could do like Sissy and Aria did the other night, where they just like did like a 4-hour
Guess Who.
4-hour show, and then we
Definitely
move it
not
to
throwing shade at
Instagram.
any queen during the process.
Not at all while they're playing Guess Who about
Do you
local
like
drag
her drag
queens.
aesthetic? I don't know.
I know. I heard that. What do you think about that? Do you want a rebuttal? Just for everyone, in case you don't know, on Guess Who Local Drag Queen Edition, Aria had Heidi as her clue, and Sissy asked her, "Do you like this drag queen? Do you like her aesthetic? Like, do you like her makeup?" And Aria went, yeah. And I wanted to know what your response was to that.
Oh, well, if I was given the same option and they said, like, do you like this drag queen? Do you like her aesthetic? I would have said, absolutely, I love her. I think she's the future of drag. So, not about Aria, you know.
Yeah.
That's because you're a good mom.
She was trying to throw Sissy off, okay? She's trying to win the game.
She was trying to win the game.
And I did win every round.
Exactly. So she's a winner.
You
which is
did win
something
every
I'm not,
round.
So she could say that.
I think for our final project, courtesy of Chilla Spears, we are going to be decorating because we have sun hats, and now we'll have new sun hats.
New sun hats.
Ooh, because it's springtime.
Yeah, we gotta get a good hat for the beach.
So we have all kinds of things we can decorate with. We have some poopy balls.
Poopy balls.
We have paint, which do you think you use paint?
Yeah, I'll use that little
Okay.
paint I squirted a lot of.
Okay, so we have paint. We have glitter. We have pipes.
Oh, pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners.
Okay.
We have this bag has a bunch of things in it. We have feathers.
Oh, I love that.
Feathers. We have crabs. Lots of crabs. We have little trick or treat bags. We have
Well, we had crabs
We
before
have
I pulled them out of there.
party confetti. And we also have googly eyes.
Okay.
So I'll tell you exactly what the biggest challenge about this is going to be.
What is that?
The hot glue gun.
Uh-huh.
Because it's really mean and
Okay.
it's very very hot.
Okay.
So it's very unpredictable. It's very hot.
Gonna hurt myself during this. I can just guarantee that.
No,
I'm excited.
maybe you won't.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
You
We get 10
sometimes we
minutes
go through
for this.
pain. Oh, this one is time as well.
Yes, everything is time.
Okay.
All time.
10 minutes.
It's chaos crafting. Okay. 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes. Do you want to think about a plan for what you want to do, or are you ready to go?
What do you need some time to brainstorm? You
No.
know? I think
Do
this
you
is,
need
No, I think this is like that situation where they go, "Here's your challenge," and then RuPaul walks around immediately afterwards. It's like, "So what are you doing for the challenge?" And you're like, "Well, I just found out what it was, but for the sake of television, I'm going to tell you, I'm
a really bad idea that I'm
sea
definitely
hats
going
by the
to change.
seashore." I don't know. I'm ready to go. I'll do it. I'll do it right away. I'm ready to go balls
Okay.
to the walls.
Are you all ready for this?
Yeah.
Are we making each other hats or ourselves hats?
Ourselves hats.
Okay, good.
Because we want to make sure that we like them. Unless you want to make them for each
No,
other and
no,
give them
I
as
like.
gifts.
No, I like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
So we're 10 minutes on the clock. Set. Hold on. Actually, let me push this down a little bit. That was the painting. Let me push this down a little bit so people can
my gosh.
see. So people can see what we're doing
Oh, okay, yeah, with the hats.
with the hats.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Set. Go. Okay. Did you hear Aria?
Yeah, I did. And actually, she's right about that. Why don't they put shrimp on pizza?
You know what they don't do? They don't put shrimp on pizza. Maybe they do
I feel like they would
at like
fried
seafood
Like
restaurants.
lobster, like little squids and mussels.
So what happens with the 10-minute paint is that you're really the difference in us painting right now is astronomical. We're just completely different painters. So the trick is to not let yourself get too confident and comfortable with the idea of having 10 minutes, because before you know it, it's gone, and then you're rushing and you're struggling, and it's very stressful.
You've done this before.
So I'm just trying to tell you that if you
just tell yourself you have 1 minute the whole entire time,
you'll be fine. This is still looking really beautiful so far. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah,
I know.
Mine too. Even though you don't agree with my method.
I do. I agree with your method. You're a method actor. Heidi once read me a story that she wrote about.
Oh, here we go. This is what you get when you share your childhood with your friends.
Do you want me to not talk about
it's
it?
amazing.
She wrote this great story about this high school that happened to be her high school, and these
It was
characters
actually
that
junior high, but yeah.
Sorry,
no,
her junior high.
Details
her junior high that happened to be her and her friends.
Uh-huh.
And the story was about a killer that was in the school that they were trying to get out, and at the end,
we were all at school at night, like doing projects, and this killer was stalking all of us.
Yeah,
And killing us
everyone's
one
at
by
school
one.
at night in junior high, and everyone's scared of this killer that's stalking and killing everyone. That was all Heidi's friends and classmates that walked in the stories because they were a hit.
Yeah, the story I wrote 3. I wrote a full trilogy, and the third one, ghosts are a thing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like a 10 years later, 15 years later one. I had so many people asking me that they wanted to be in it. I made this giant ghost machine that like goes to life and then collapses, and it kills like 12 characters.
Oh my
In
god!
like the third scene, and I was like, "You guys all wanted to be in the fucking show."
But what I was gonna say is, at the end, spoiler alert,
Of the first one.
Of the first one, the school is on fire, and the character that happens to be Heidi, who has a belly full of Japanese food because Heidi told me she was obsessed with the idea of Japanese food, but they did not have Japanese food in their town.
We had one Chinese restaurant.
The character with a belly full of Japanese food, nothing specific, says...
I was a journalism student. We did not have journalism in junior high at school either.
While they're trying to get out of this burning building, says... Wait.
I think we should pray.
And everybody stops while they're trying to escape the burning building.
Yeah, and then a character dies going up the staircase because I thought it was important. I thought it was important to pray because they wouldn't let me publish a school about a story about everyone dying in school. Also, I did not publish it. I just handed it out in class. I was like, well, we have to have a Christian message in this thing. Duh, hello. And then one of the kids dies because they took the time to pray instead of running out of a burning building. It was a lesson to be learned.
The lesson was do not pray.
Don't pray. It's so stupid.
Hi, Jesse James.
Praying is stupid is the lesson of Parcatraz. But also, one of my friend's moms just called me Parcatraz. She would still, to this day, if she saw me, she'd go, Parcatraz. That was her nickname for me.
What's that mean?
That was the name of the story, Parcatraz. We used to call the school Parcatraz because it was called Park Junior High School. And it was built as a bomb shelter in the nuclear times.
Oh, wow.
During the Cold War. So, or maybe even before. And so they called it Parcatraz because it had no windows, and most of the school was underground in a basement.
Oh my god!
So it was like being in prison when you went to school there.
Jeez.
And it's like my mom called it that.
Oh my gosh!
Everyone called it Parcatraz. So I was like, well, let's expand on this idea that we think our school is a prison.
Parcatraz. What were you into? Do you remember those books in junior high and middle school that were they were about a school, but it was like a very mysterious school? where like things were odd, like there wasn't like floors would be missing in the school. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, everyone read Harry Potter.
No, it was not Harry Potter.
Oh shit.
Chola knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It was like
Sideways Stories.
It was Sideways Stories.
Oh, I
That's
remember
it.
Sideways Stories. I
That's
didn't read
it.
them, but I do remember seeing them.
Yeah,
Damn, I'm good.
I used to love those books. I also used to really like the Boxcar Children.
Oh yeah, I did a play about the Boxcar Children.
Oh,
once as a
really?
kid. Yeah, I had this amazing theater teacher who would teach us theater outside of the school at one of the churches. And she would write the plays for it because she was a writer and she was a crazy, cool, fantastically smart lady. And she wrote this play about the Boxcar Children who like went to audition for a town play, and then the Inspector Brown was one of the kids, and he was like an amateur detective. He found out the kids were homeless and living in a boxcar, and the play that they auditioned for was Wizard of Oz. So it was all of these things together.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
That's drag.
that's drag.
That's drag. What was, if you could be in any, Andy asked me this the other day and I was thinking about it. Like, what would be your dream role in a show?
Ooh, dream role in a show?
Yeah, like if you could be in a show.
That's such a theater kid question, right?
Yes.
It's so hard because I haven't thought about that in a long time, since
Right.
I'm actually more of a theater person. So it's hard when you're kind of stuck in those old roles.
Yeah.
I think Mark from Rant would be a really great role to play.
Yes.
I love the filmmaker who's just watching everybody and then bitching about how stupid they are and not being a good friend.
Yeah, he's not a good friend. He's not a good friend. Aria and I listened to, we found the whole CD of Rent when we were in Indiana, and we listened to it driving through the back roads of Indiana.
Wow. It's definitely a place I would think Rent is super appropriate.
Yeah, we blasted out the windows while we were driving through like places where there were Trump signs everywhere.
I went to the Finger Lakes at one point during the summer. It's like the only thing that I've done. I just got a lot of black on that. I don't want that for my portrait.
Oh, we are at 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Ah, son of a bitch!
I knew somebody was going to hurt themselves.
She says joyously. I
does it
knew
mean?
someone would hurt themselves. Full of glee.
This friend of mine, Jen Wytech online, has been rewatching Glee.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning, she just finished it. But she had to go through like the 6th season in like just a few days because it's so awful. I don't remember any of that, but
Oh God,
anyway,
did she
what a
watch
fun
the
story.
entirety of it?
Yeah, she did.
Oh no, all the stuff in New York too.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
it's really bad.
It's really bad. That's where I watched some of it in New York, like all the New York stuff, and then I really fell off of it when she got cast in Funny Girl on Broadway. I was like, this is not realistic
Yeah, well, I mean,
in the least.
her boyfriend died, so.
It is realistic.
Yeah, her boyfriend died, but that doesn't mean she's also a bad person.
Well, yes, Leah Michelle's a bad
Leah
person. We can all
Michelle's a
agree on
monster.
that.
Very nice girl.
No, she's not a very.
I
nice
one
girl.
time saw Spring Awakening. I saw it several times on Broadway because when I moved to here. But I saw Alexandra Soche, or whatever her name was, who replaced Leah Michele. And I remember feeling so robbed because I had to watch Vendela and Spring Awakening just be flat the entire fucking show.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
that's
missed
sad.
Leah Michele so hard for that. And then later I learned who Leah Michele was as a person. And I was like, I'm glad I saw that poor little flat girl.
But you got to see Hunter Parrish.
I did get to see
I
Hunter
got to see
Parrish's
Hunter Parrish.
booty.
I got to see Hunter Parrish do Spring Awakening while the original cast was watching.
Oh
Oh,
wow,
wow,
that's
that
really
pressure.
cool.
On the smoke break, I went outside, and the original cast was smoking outside, and they were watching.
Jenna Ushkowitz.
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I was such a.
She was in Glee too.
She apparently is not nice. Also.
Yeah, I think I knew that about her.
I loved Lauren Pritchard.
Oh my gosh, Lauren Pritchard. Yeah.
Are you making gingerbread houses in Austin?
What was the girl, Lily something, also?
Lily pads.
No, Lily Pads? That's a drag queen. Also a frog on the side.
It's a frog person from Indy.
Oh, picture of family.
Did you ask us something?
Lily pad.
What?
What?
What about gingerbread houses? Arya's gone. We've lost Arya.
She's thinking about shrimp on pizza still.
She really is.
though.
She truly is. Okay, this is going interestingly. Okay.
If it was raining squid. I need an Alfredo shrimp pizza.
It's raining squid. Hallelujah, it's raining squid. So much squid.
I'm feeling very like I'm running out of time. Oh no!
Oh, no.
Can we get a 2-minute extension? They're hats. Have you done this big of a project as your final one before?
Oh, wow. I guess the entire chair I painted doesn't count.
It was a small mini chair.
It fit at
All right,
a table.
2 extra minutes on the clock.
2 extra hours.
2 extra hours on the clock. Love that. The show's going on for a few more minutes. You're all welcome. I have persuasive abilities.
You do have persuasive abilities. Just a reminder.
I rolled well on my persuasion.
For who, you rolled 20. Ow, fuck, ow, shit, goddamn. Just for a reminder, this was looking really cool until I added this flower I made. That's okay, I'm gonna fix it. Just as a reminder.
Just as a reminder.
Just as a reminder, our beautiful painting of penises in space, you can have it for yourself. And
Yeah,
it can
just
be
gotta bid
yours.
on it.
You just have to bid on it. And the bidding is at $10 at the moment. So whoever wins, you just have to bid more than $10,
Yay.
and you could win this beautiful Penises in Space painted by me and Heidi Haux, and we will sign it, and one day it's going to be worth a lot of money. It's already worth $10.
20, oh, I thought it was 20. $10. It's already worth $10. Can you imagine how much it'll be worth when penises are actually around in space? And this is a historical document.
Oh my God. When penises are sentient from the body and they are in space.
Then we finally don't need men anymore.
We finally don't need men anymore.
I'm one of those. Uh-oh.
No, you're not. You're a woman. We don't need it. We don't need the men. You don't need the men.
We don't need the men.
We don't need the men.
Oh, black.
They said bring on the men. I said put them back.
Haha.
We have 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're done. We're done.
What? Yeah, we're finished.
Do you want more time?
No.
Are you ready to show your hat?
Mhm.
Okay. Are you ready to show your hat?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Remember when they would in standardized tests and they'd be like, pencils down? I'd be like, fucking make me, bitch.
The way Puss is hot gluing stuff so close to their fingers is stressing me out. Oh my God. Grace said, Arya's an icon. And she said, my school makes us pray every morning. I'm sorry for that. Unless you enjoy praying every morning. That could be fine. But if you don't, then I'm sorry for that. Because that is annoying.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
sure,
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay.
Coconut shrimp.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
Tell us the story of your hat.
this story is a hat of a lagoon. It's
Mhm.
got a nice blue spiral at the top that I did spend a few minutes on. You're right about the time situation. Crabs here, and then I made like a bow out of the pink. And then it's
Beautiful.
just got some purple mountain majesty all around the side.
It's really beautiful.
And then just some dirt and pink around
It definitely looks like it's a hat that you've worn.
Mhm.
It looks like it's gone on some adventures.
Some an adventurous hat.
This is my hat. My hat
It's shedding.
has some glitter on it.
Which is
My
great.
hat
I
is
love glitter.
glittery. It's got eyeballs. My hat has a homemade flower on it with also an eyeball in the middle. And my hat is basically a hat that
It's got a lot of eyeballs on it.
My hat is an awesome
From
hat.
hat it rains from hats above.
My hat is basically I don't know what I had something I was going to say and I lost it. My hat is basically if you were on Sesame Street and you had to go through wardrobe
It looks like the cluster.
made by 3-year-olds, and it was like a child wardrobe, like children were working there on Sesame Street. This would be the hat That sounds good.
Looks like the cluster from Steven Universe.
It does look like the cluster from Steven Universe. So I'm going to try my hat on. You're still working on yours, huh?
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh, here, let's tilt it up so everyone can see how beautiful our hats are. Oh my god!
I like the crabs. I like the crabs in the front.
The crabs in the front is really cute. I kind of want to later like glue the eyeballs everywhere on the hat and have it just almost completely covered in eyeballs.
I mean, this is Joanne caliber hat work right here.
That looks really good. I really do like the crabs that you did. I like the little poofs you did for them.
Yeah, it's definitely very
And there you have it. There you have it.
I'm going to the beach with this tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach. Which beach are you going to go to?
Rockaway, probably.
It's a little cold for the beach now. I think I think you might have missed your beach window.
No. Dogs can go to the beach now.
Yeah,
they can't go in the summer.
In the wintertime in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, they go to the beach in the wintertime in the movie.
Are you really going to go to the beach?
No, you think I'm going to do something tomorrow? We have D&D.
Oh, right. We do have D&D.
LOLIFORG.
Ooh. I think you look cool.
We look great.
You look really cool.
Yeah, we look cooler than with our other hats.
Yeah. This is much better. Well, we're nearing the end of our show, which is very sad.
Unless you want to tip us to keep painting our hats.
Unless you want to tip us to keep painting our hats.
I don't know where people find more paint or space to... Oh, there's a few spaces there.
There's definitely space that could be filled in on my hat. For sure. Yeah, unless you want to tip us to keep painting our hats on camera, which we will gladly do.
Yeah.
Because
and we'll talk shit about ourselves.
That was a good save. We'll talk shit about ourselves. I don't know if you know.
So many negative things to say about me.
This cat sweater is from Love Day, and it looks like a scrappy alley cat got into a few fights because it's missing some beading. But
it's also missing an eye.
It's missing an eye, and it's missing like a piece of its mouth, and I love it. It looks so cool. It looks like how
Isabella,
I imagine
the glamour cat.
Oh my god! I was gonna say it looks like how I would imagine Smelly Cat would look like.
Okay, sure. I always thought Smelly Cat was like really well groomed, but just like fat.
Yeah,
I thought he was like a disgusting alley cat.
Yeah, he is disgusting alley
checks
cat.
out. Checks out.
Okay.
Puss-Casso's a fun show. Everyone should do it.
Puss-Casso's a fun show. Puss-Casso is a fun. Okay.
Should be nominated for an award.
That's not. I know. Well, yeah, but it probably won't because there's. I can't imagine. There are a lot of people who really like go in on editing their shows, like who do pre-records of their shows and like put up
a different show. Doing a pre-recorded number is a different kind of show. You're doing a live show. I think there should be different categories: live show, pre-recorded shows.
That's true. That's true. I do
but
enjoy.
Nobody asks me.
I think I'm asking you, and now I know.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is really fun. It's like you're not just standing there being like, and regular drag banter. Here's a Britney Spears number, Barbara Streisand mix about boobs. You know, like, you're doing you're interacting with friends, and we make art every week out of it. That's super cool, and you get to touch base with family and friends who buy these random tchotchkes and arts.
Yes, that's
Speaking of which, this could be yours for $10. Penises in space.
It could.
It's a cute show. It's
at the Mint at $25.
$25.
So if you want to
penises in space, $25.
Some penises in space.
One of those
it's
penises
currently
is
at $25. Yeah, one is metallic penis. They're very fun. And we're gonna sign the back of it.
Yeah, we're gonna sign the back of it.
I'm gonna sign it right now.
I'm gonna sign my hat.
So I always forget. You should sign your hat. You get to keep the hat.
Oh, I do? Well, then I'm gonna hang out and paint it.
What?
After this is
You're gonna sell it for $1 million?
I don't think anybody wants to buy my hat.
Yeah.
It's a gardening hat. I'm gonna paint more of the brim with some more pink and stuff.
I have a necklace that would actually match that pretty easily.
There we go. I signed. And I had to track down Sherry Poppins. By that I mean bring the painting that we made together to her home to paint her, to sign hers.
You see her every Friday.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to talk about or plug before we go? Like your Instagram or...
Yeah, have you guys heard of this thing called apartheid? No. Follow me on Instagram at Heidi the Ho. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure most of these people know that. And if you don't, it's just a confusing name that's so hard to spell. Like, why would you ever even try to type Heidi, the English word the, and then Ho spelled H-A-U-X, into Instagram or Venmo and try to follow me? Like, why would you even waste your time doing that? But you could prove me wrong that you have time to do that. Because I could use like 2 more followers or thousands. Who knows? I don't know how money works.
I don't know how money works. I don't even know if it counts anymore, like how many followers you have on Instagram.
Nothing counts anymore.
Nothing counts
you know what?
anymore.
What can't count? Kids who are below the age of 5 who are being homeschooled. They can't count.
They can't count.
Their parents are too busy to teach them how to count. It's a tragedy.
I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Okay, well, that's it. We're gonna go. We're gonna keep reading our head and like make it more beautiful for ourselves. And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
This week. You look like Janice the Muppet.
I am. I'm so based. My whole character is very loosely based on Janice the Muppet.
Oh my god, she's my favorite Muppet.
She's the best Muppet.
She's the well. That's why Aria got me this vintage. One of my Christmas presents from Aria was this vintage Muppets glass, and Janice is on it.
I like Animal as well. He's very misunderstood.
I love Animal.
I love Animal too. He is very misunderstood.
Yeah, so misunderstood. Everyone's like, Miss Piggy, and I'm like, she's good. She's
good.
a diva. She's got it.
She's got it.
She has a relationship. She's fine. We need
Well,
to worry
she
about
doesn't
Janice.
anymore.
Oh well.
Good.
Did you not watch
You're
the Muppet
so
series?
Uh,
They broke up. Okay, everyone. They broke up. Miss Piggy and Kermit broke up. They broke up a few times.
Well, I knew they broke up a few times. I just always assumed they get back together, like Rachel and Russ or whatever her name is.
Ross.
Yes, that one.
Okay, we have to go. Goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Have
We're
a
getting
great day,
swimmer
everyone.
fatigue.
Thank you for watching. Next week I have Jacqueline Hyde on here, and so we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
And that one, and then we end.
I'm shaking my boobs here.